The passing of amendments to the Banking Act by members of Parliament on Wednesday has jolted the banking sector, and the umbrella body of banks in Kenya was the first of the blocks to provide its views on the move.
The borrowers whose risk profile is on the higher side, higher than what's legislated within the law, will then have to get credit elsewhere. And that's why the reason you're saying that these borrowers will therefore now have to access the informal lending sector, the Shylocks, and the other unregulated lenders, because the formal banking sector will not be able to accommodate them. This bill, if it goes through as proposed, it's actually going to hit the SMEs most.
How would it affect microfinance if we are dragged into it? It will basically mean that the much fought battle on financial inclusion, the much fought battle on having big, expansive branch network out there will be completely affected, and the poor people will not be able to have access to financial services.
Besides creating a bigger challenge for the less financially healed to access capital, the Kenya Bankers Association says the proposed amendments to the Banking Act, if they become law, could have far-reaching implications on the country's financial system.
The moment you cap interest rates on a currency, and this has been proven across different countries, is that the tendency then for the banks and for the wider society is to start borrowing in foreign currency where the capping does not apply. And that weakens the local currency, that weakens the shilling.
To see the capping of interest rates, it bleeds my heart. Because the control of financial sector does not depend on capping interest rates. It depends on streamlining the operations and the governance in the financial sector. So this is a misnomer.
But even as the hue and cry over the passing of the amendments rages on, there is the question of the interest rate spread and the low rates that depositors get as earnings from banks. This is a matter that is yet to be dealt with effectively by the banking regulator.
13. Please proceed.
With respect to the proposed amendments of the Banking Act, the buck stops with the president, and it is on his desk that the matter is likely to land soon.
And I'm hoping that the president, and I'm praying that, and we are reaching out in prayers to the president, not to sign this bill, not to accent to this bill.
Alex Mwangi, NTV Business.